Hello everyone, Pallytime here. Welcome back to Heroes of the Storm. It's been a little while. Over the past few months, I've been doing things in my life that I'm not used to doing. For instance, traveling all over the world to go to events, which is amazing in every way, and I'm not complaining about it, but it takes me out of my routine. I'm happy to announce that I'm not going to any events for a while, and I can finally get organized again and get back on track. So, hopefully, assuming I don't fall ill again right after I got over the BlizzCon plague, we should start expecting Heroes videos on the daily. And I'm so sorry it hasn't been that. I started this series and I was really excited about doing this series. And look how long it's been going. And it doesn't feel good, man. But we're going to get back on track. Today we're going to be playing Leoric. He is the first Diablo warrior, correct? Let's confirm that. Diablo. No, of course, there's fucking Diablo and Sonya. I've played this game before. Okay. He has been changed a little bit since he's been added to the game, but he's relatively new. He was added in the Diablo event thing that happened. See, I know things. And we are going to be playing him today.
All shall suffer.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we find ourselves on the Dragonshire map today. I was really hoping that we would have the Cho'Gall on our team. Cho'Gall was released earlier this week. It was this week still. Yeah, we're good. He was released earlier this week and has just an exorbitant amount of health. Leoric is really good at dealing percentage-based damage to enemy characters. So obviously, right now, when Cho'Gall is in his prime, going through quick match like a boss, this is the best time to play Leoric. At level 1, I think I am going to go versus this team. Block seems pretty good, but we're going to go for reanimation. This is going to increase our health regen when we pick up globes, and I believe we res a little bit faster too. Every regeneration globe gathered increases your health regeneration by 1.5 per second. Half is effective while undying. You also gather regeneration globes while undying. So what is undying for Leoric? That is when you are in the state of being a spooky ghost and just kind of go around the map after you die. When you are killed, you can just kind of go wherever you want to. And it was seriously overpowered when you consider how similar it is to Diablo's Diablo's trait, which allows him to res super fast, but he has to go back to the base and can only do it when he gathers 100 stacks. I've always thought that was pretty fucking dumb. That Leoric's trait is essentially the same thing, except significantly better in every way. So Johanna over here is trying to bully me, and I'm of course missing all of my abilities, but that's okay. Our Q ability is Skeletal Swing. This is a huge frontal cone AoE. This has been significantly nerfed since Leoric was released into the game, but a lot of warriors have had their ability to push lane significantly nerfed in the past couple of months. We're just going to go ahead and attach the Creepy Hand to Johanna. The Creepy Hand is Drain Hope. It is our W ability, and it allows us to leech health from a target. I'll give you the specifics of the ability very soon. Zeratul coming up top to help me out. Can we move in here? Can we make our dreams come true? I certainly hope so. Just once again going to attach the Creepy Hand to Johanna, and we're going to take her down with the help of Zeratul just fine. Now standing on the point to capture this. We currently don't have anyone in the middle lane because our Rainer decided to roam bottom. These are some of the problems that you run into when you have a Cho'Gall on your team and the enemy team does not. Cho'Gall, of course, is a two-player character. He takes up two people on your team and puts them in the same lane. So your team has to be able to lane very efficiently. They have to be able to push their lane. They have to have good sustain. Increases Drain Hope healing. That sounds good. I'm going to go for that. And when you have stealthies on your team that rely on ganking, that kind of becomes a little nasty. Johanna back up at the turn-in. We're not even going to trade in here. We're just going to leave around the corner and go back to getting regen globes. Zeratul is going to be rejoining us. We'll sit over here with him. Nova is right here. Hello, baby girl. We're just going to attach the Creepy Hand to her, drain all of her health, and hopefully hold down middle lane. We do have our Cho'Gall in middle now. I'm going to grab this regen globe, I'm gonna just make my way up here. She can follow me if she wants. We're just gonna heal off of her, so I don't mind at all. So our Drain Hope, the Creepy Hand, grab an enemy's hero soul, dealing 20% of their maximum health as damage and healing you for 20% of, is it your maximum health or theirs? We missed the Creepy Hand. Oh no. 20% of your maximum health over 4 seconds. So every time we land that little Creepy Hand, we are healing for a ton. Nova's not in the area, but we do recapture this. We missed the Creepy Hand again because I'm good at this game, but with the help of Zeratul, we will take her down. That was the real Nova, and she decided not to chase there, which was probably the good idea. Really wish Zeratul went in to help me with that regen globe. We do need a lot of them in order to sustain. Looks like Nova's on the point now. Hello. So this is... Oh my god, I'm so bad. I'm so bad. That wasn't even the real one. Oh no. Oh no, we're gonna die to minions. Oh good, we leveled up. Okay, I swear I'm gonna land an ability at some point. At level 7, we are going to go for the what is it? Oisian renewal? I believe, maybe. Oh, baby girl. Give me some of that health, boo. Give me some of that health. Let me heal. Oh yeah. That's some good healing. By the way, our E ability, I've used it a few times now. Wraith Walk, the Creepy Walk, allows you to kneel down. Your body holds down one spot, and then Nova's here again. Let's see if we can juke her. Let's see if we could juke the Nova. This is the real one? No, that was the decoy. We heal off the decoy just the same though, so I guess it really doesn't matter. It allows you to kneel down, and then a ghost of yourself will leave and start to do cool things around the map. Well, basically, you can walk away with your ghost body and then teleport to it, and your real body will follow. Pretty good for escapes, pretty good for repositioning. Essentially allows the Leoric to never be out of position. As long as his health is high enough, he'll be able to reposition just fine. I will admit that I don't play a ton of Leoric, as I'm sure you could tell. I am missing my abilities like crazy, but he is a very fun character to play. We're just going to disengage here. Bye. You don't have any more abilities. I don't think you could kill me. And unfortunately, we are going to lose top again, but it looks like we are gaining bottom right now. Someone wants me to hold this shrine. Well, I would love to. That sounds like a great idea. I do need to be careful, as there are 3 members of the enemy team top right now. But I will try to stay alive. So Leoric, when he was first released, was essentially just a better version of what he is right now. He's been scaled back a little bit, but by no means is he a bad character now. I think he fits into the game quite nicely. And versus Cho'Galls, he does shine quite well. Because he's able to do such high percentage damage... Oh, I thought he was going to back up. Because he's able to do such high percentage health damage, he essentially can melt a Cho'Gall without even trying, just completely eviscerating his health reserves, Cho'Gall's health reserves, and staying at full health nearly the whole time. In the last video, we played as Charism, and you saw me use the 7-sided strike against Cho'Galls. It's essentially that, but on an 11-second cooldown, and it heals you. Like, it's that good. So throughout this whole week, a lot of people have been playing Leoric to counter Cho'Gall. Almost every single person in Quick Match is actually building for that very thing. We're just gonna creepy walk away from this before they overcommit. I think at level 20, I am gonna go. I'm gonna go for Entomb. I'm gonna go for Entomb. They don't have any ways of getting out of this for a very long time. Well, I mean, Artanis does a little bit. Who builds around Artanis? Nobody. Nobody, that's who. Looks like the Dragon Knight wasn't crazy successful in the middle, so he rotated down to bottom, where he is going to be able to deal some significant core damage down there. I didn't even pick up Entomb. One of the most important things that you could do on Leoric is at level 1 picking up this talent and then making sure you get as many regen globes as possible. He does become incredibly tanky if you do that, or able to survive a lot more, substantially more if you do that, especially if you pick up some other defensive talents along the way. You'll notice throughout the early game, I have health regen, healing, and then some crowd control with my ultimate. So we are basically building a very tanky foundation in which we can build on throughout the rest of the game however we see fit. How do I see fit right now? Getting the fuck out of this top lane, I think. Let's go ahead and put this spell on the copy of Nova on accident. At least we could drain for quite a while. And now the enemy team might be overextending a little bit too much. Here's the Entomb on Johanna. She can give hope to no one. As she is now stuck there, we're going to drop the Entomb and get away from that vengeful spirit. Will our Cho be able to finish him off? I certainly hope so. Oisian Renewal has been casted, and I tried to re-engage, but Cho was just in there a little bit too long. I feel like Raynor could have done a little bit more damage there. Could have helped a little bit more, but you know what? Okay. That's fine. Oisian? Oisian. That's what I'm going with. I don't know what else it would be called. I'm probably saying it wrong, though. You know what? That's okay. I say things wrong all the time. Oh, Artan is dodging the creepy hand with his Q. He is going to jump right through me. And it looks like our Raynor did die in the middle lane. So we're just going to try to be safe here. Now, I haven't died yet. But if I did die, it's really not that big of a deal. We're able to cast our spells still, so we're able to still walk around the map. Our spells don't deal any damage. What they do instead is allow us to revive significantly faster. What I'm doing right now is, while there's a little bit of downtime, I'm trying to run between lanes and focus on getting those regen globes. Now that top is active, we'll be moving up there. They have a lot of melee on their team, so I think I might go for Burning Rage. Yeah, we'll go for Burning Rage. This is just going to increase our damage output pretty substantially. It's worth mentioning that our Q ability does slow as well. So it does provide a little bit of crowd control when you cleave, but, you know, not a ton. Nothing major. When Leoric was first released, I was on vacation. And apparently, the prominent strategy for Leoric during that week was to quite simply just walk into a tower, die, get resurrected, and then continue to walk into that tower until it was no longer a tower. The cheesiest of all cheese that has ever cheesed. And it's unfortunate. I'm going to Entomb here. We should be able to do some damage to the enemy team. Now that the Vengeful Spirit's on me, we're just going to reposition with the Creepy Walk, and the Dragon Knight is going to be able to do some work. Now, it is worth mentioning that inside of that Dragon Knight, we do have our Cho'Gall. So, Cho'Gall is going to be able to cast the same, or excuse me, Gall, more accurately, is going to be able to cast his spells as if he were out of the Dragon Knight, just as if he was walking around with Cho. Aside from his ultimate. Now, I did die, so this is the ghost form. I was draining hope from the enemy team's Butcher, which allows me to reduce my resurrection timer just a little bit. And whenever anything dies around me, and your abilities and talents don't do damage, but still heal. Okay, maybe not. Oh, we're not paying attention. Okay. Again, all you have to do is a very slight reposition, and we are totally safe yet again. The Dragon Knight absolutely saving that Artanis there with that punt. That's definitely something you don't want to be doing. I'm going to go ahead and Entomb here, which is going to give me plenty of room to escape. Hopefully. And I hope the friendly team is paying attention, because we are about to have a team fight on our hands. I'm going to ping for assistance. Johanna coming in from behind, focusing the enemy team's Cho. Here comes the Butcher. Who is he going to charge? Looks like it might be me. No, he's not going to charge anybody. He's going to get focused down by that Cho instantly. Here we go with the creepy hand on Johanna, healing back up. We have leveled up. I can select a talent. I don't know what talent I want yet, though. Let's just go ahead and get away from that. Raynor wants Leoric to help. Okay. Let's go with Skeletal Swing heals me, which is going to, again, just increase my sustain a little bit more. We do have Entomb in just a moment. We're going to let that Butcher run right by. You know what? The easy target is definitely that Nova. Now, I do need to reposition here a little bit. We'll go ahead and use our Oisian Renewal, but it's going to be a little bit too late, and we are going to be taken down. I was trying to creepy hand, but the BP was able to keep these guys safe. Now, as I mentioned, I don't play a ton of Leoric, so believe me, I noticed that there is a ton of room for improvement here. I mean, feel free to tell me if you want to, but I'm already very much aware that I have a ton of room to improve. And not only my positioning, but my play calling as well. Deciding when to go in, deciding who to focus. Those things all need a little bit of work. We do have an Entomb on the enemy team's Witch Doctor again. Nazebo not going anywhere, and we are going to pick up a kill there. Looks like our Zeratul was able to pick up a kill on Johanna. And, okay, well, I guess I'll just leave. Bye! Bye, friends! He's mounting up, so I need to mount up. Is it going to Q me? I don't think it's in your best interest. I mean, I do have Raynor right here. Hello. Again, creepy hand on Artanis. We're going to try to heal up as much as possible. Oisian Renewal. I can use it while I'm dead, actually, and it does allow me to revive a little bit faster. Oh, that was a decoy. Yeah, I died there. For really no reason. That was a completely useless death. And it let the enemy team capture this top shrine significantly easier. Nova right here. Can I bring her out of stealth? Doesn't look like it. But I can just chill right here. Until, nope, the enemy team does pick up the Dragon Knight, so we're going to have to reposition. We're going to have to reposition down to the middle lane. You can't really mount while you're doing this. You can essentially just be a ward for your team, though. So again, as this game continues, obviously I don't want to die too much because we are ahead on XP, and I don't want to give them any advantages that they don't already have. Because when you die, while you're ahead on XP, the enemy team then gets more XP. It's a comeback mechanic that this game clearly doesn't have at all. The Entomb going out. Hopefully he drops the Void Prison. That was close enough. We're going to put the creepy hand on Johanna, healing as she is moving away. Oisian Renewal is going to keep our health up as well. But it looks like Artanis will just be taken down. I am taking a little bit of damage for this, but you know what? It's fine. We'll just go in here, use our Q, heal off of that, and that Dragon Knight fucking accomplished nothing! It accomplished nothing! Hello, Johanna. Will you give me some hope? I just need a little bit of health. Can you heal me up? Can we make that happen? Yeah, girl. Yeah, girl. No, walk into me. Yeah, do it. Oh, Nova's here. Fuck. I keep forgetting about Nova. Bye! How is Leoric balanced, man? He's like one of the best warriors, hands down. He could just get away with so much that no other character can. We've soaked up 63,000 damage this game, and we've dealt 30. While healing ourselves up without a support. Imagine how much more we could do if there was a support on our team. We would just be able to stay alive forever. Now, the more popular ultimate is definitely not Entomb. It is March of the Black King, which just allows him to walk into an area and completely just obliterate everyone in it with a massive cleave. We are going to Entomb Nova there and take her down by ourselves. And walk away from that at full health. That's worth mentioning as well. She used all of her abilities on us there, and we just don't care. We just don't care. Don't you love it when your Skype goes off of D&D for no reason? Isn't that the best? Yeah. Yeah, that's so good. Luckily, you guys can't hear that fucking annoying-ass noise. I hate that. It's the worst. Entomb damages allies isn't going to do us too much good here, I don't think. I think I'm going to go for Spectral Leash, which is going to allow us to heal whenever we auto-attack. Spectral Leash, basic attacks get enemy heroes, deal a bonus equal to 5% of the hero's maximum health and heal you for a percentage of that. So really, really good, once again, against Cho'Gall. Really, Leoric is the perfect answer to Cho'Gall, in my opinion. If you ever see anyone picking Cho'Gall in ranked, you should automatically pick Leoric. No doubt in my mind on that. If the enemy team engages here, we could potentially save our Cho'Gall with an Entomb, but it looks like they are all moving in right on that point. Let's go ahead and creepy hand the enemy team's Butcher. Try to deal a little bit of damage here. It looks like we do take over that Dragon Knight. Butcher, where are you going? We're going to block that exit for him and continue on in this fight. Oisian Renewal coming out. We have the creepy hand on someone, and we are going to continue to live through this. As that beam from Artanis starts to chip away on us, we don't care. We're just going to creepy walk right in front of that Johanna, but we didn't even need to. That was very nicely done. We won a 3v3. I mean, I guess I shouldn't be that surprised, but it felt good. It felt like a win. Meanwhile, the Dragon Knight moving up to the top, missing a ton of health. Who was killing the Dragon Knight? What? Who did all that damage? Oh, whatever. No big deal. We should be able to get something done here. I'm just going to keep cleaving into the minion wave, trying to regain some of this health. I just love the sustain on Leoric. I love it. It's in my opinion, one of the best reasons to play him. Just the amount of healing he can do for himself. Very self-reliant. Not a lot of warriors are like that. But we do take down the first keep for the enemy team. Looks like Cho'Gall wanted to do a little bit more. I mean, we can. I don't mind. We could stay. Zeratul pinging that he wants to take over that camp. I guess I won't give them vision that we're doing it. I did have the Spiders of Gazebo on me there. That's a decoy, right? Yeah, that's a decoy. Why wasn't there another then? Oh, there it was. You okay? You okay? Oh, I don't think you did that blink right. but that's fine. No, we're good. We're going to make it out. We're okay. We're going to live. Johanna making her way up top, but Johanna, I think you may have overcommitted yet again. Here we go. The Entomb going down. Hopefully catching the real Nova as well. I can't tell, and we're just going to use our creepy walk to get out of there and pop. Oh, shit. That's not good. Oh, we dodged that somehow, but there's going to be another one. And now I'm slowed. We somehow lived through that for a really long time. I thought that was a great engage. I guess Jim Raynor was down middle. Have you guys ever noticed the Jim Raynors are like the go-to character to miss out on team fights? Have you guys noticed that? Like, if there's ever someone who's just going to split push for no reason. I mean, he was pushing a lane that doesn't lead to anything. The keep's already dead. But if there's ever someone who's going to miss a team fight, 9 times out of 10, I feel like it's Jim Raynor. Of course, not to say anything bad about our Raynor player. He seems to be doing a decent job of putting out some damage. But just an observation. Has anyone else noticed that? I mean, Raynor is a ridiculously cheap character and a ridiculously easy character to play as far as mechanics go. So it makes sense that newer players would gravitate towards him. But whatever. Ain't no thing. Alright, we'll clean this out. This mercenary camp is going to push the top lane. The shrines are becoming active in 2 seconds. And we do have to go over there to help out with those. Looks like Raynor is going to run into Artanis up top. Artanis, you want to engage on this, boo? Because you can. You can. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Just going to clear this wave really quick. But yeah, Leoric's Q ability used to do... Was it more damage to... Ooh, this is bad. Yeah, that's not good. I believe he used to do more damage to minion waves or something. Or they just flat out nerfed the damage in general. I can't remember which one it was. And I believe they increased his respawn timers a little bit, although it's hardly noticeable. Uh-oh. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave, boys. I think it's time for me to just dip on out of here. Oh, very good leading with the Vengeful Spirit, though. I probably should have juked back the other way. But we could just attach our creepy hand onto these guys and start to res a little bit faster. If I walk through this minion wave when a regen globe drops, we're gonna res a little bit faster. And I'll just keep doing this so I can be back in the game by the time Cho'Gall gets up here. Hopefully, that's the plan. Cho'Gall is walking to the top lane. The enemy team actually didn't see him there, so it looks like they are making their way down to bottom. Did they leave anyone top at all, though, to intercept Cho'Gall? It doesn't look like it. So I'm gonna wait here and maybe get this right when it pops. You gonna let me? I really wouldn't mind if you did. Yeah, I'm just gonna do a very quick disengage, dodge that prism, and hope for some... Oh, shit. And hope for some help. I think the enemy Nazebo did the right thing, picking up the Vengeful Spirit. I'm sure he could surmise that maybe Entomb was what I was going for, and I believe we hit ultimates before they did. So we knew that we didn't really have a way to interrupt him. Nazebo down in the bottom lane is going to be getting that, and there's not too much I can do. So middle is going to be neutralized just a little bit. Man, they're dealing some significant damage to me. I'm going to go down and just try to cleave a minion wave or something, try to help out our Zeratul. Actually, our Cho'Gall needs a little bit more help than Zeratul does. I can just disengage him here with that. Now he's going to be fine. Unless he walks back into the Butcher, which I don't think he's doing. Alright, here we go. Creepy hand on the Butcher. We're going to Q him, and we're going to live through this. Alright. The Void Prism is out on the Nazebo, stopping him from channeling, and I'm just going to go in here and try to take that Dragonite, but it looks like Johanna did interrupt me. So I'm going to keep this wave pushed. Is Johanna still up here? Hey, baby girl. Let me put that hand on you. All right, get out, get out, get out. Okay, let's try to get this Dragonite. We'll push down the middle lane. This is a pretty close game. I don't feel like I'm playing super well, but it's a pretty close game. Both teams seem pretty equally matched. 3 members of the enemy team are dead. Their main single target damage dealer, the Butcher, is dead. So that tells me that I should go on core. So hopefully they're going to be joining me pretty quick. Hopefully. We shouldn't be worried about Johanna. What we should be worried about is Artanis. So we're just going to kick him out of there. We do have the ultimate of Cho'Gall on the core. Just hit the core. Hit the core. Just fucking hit the core. Hit the core. Zeratul, right click on the core. There you go. Jim Raynor, stop fighting people. Right click on the core. Whatever. It's fine. I have noticed that in Quick Fetch too. People just don't typically Like there are a lot of opportunities where people can end the game significantly sooner. We probably had some of those opportunities here today. Don't be afraid to just go attack the core. If you're level 20 and a couple 2 to 3 people on the enemy team are dead, that's a good time to hit the core. Doesn't matter if you kill it or not, you're going to be doing some damage to it. If you get through the shields and you start doing some meaningful damage to the core, even if you don't finish it off, you can come back later and it's just going to be that much easier. Now, you do run into problems where, you don't want to overextend, you don't want to stay there a little bit too long, but you can figure that out. Trial by fire. All right, so our game, reanimation, or our talents for that game. I'm all here, I swear. Reanimation increased our health regen a ton. I had over 30 regen globes by the end of that game. That's a very significant difference. Willing Vessel just allowed us to heal for more with our creepy hand. Oestian Renewal allowed us to heal whenever we wanted to. We could just pop that. It has a 60-second cooldown, and it's going to heal us for 20% of our maximum life. So again, just increasing our sustain. Entomb to help set up some kills, which I think we did a decent job doing. We also saved a few lives with our Entomb as well. Takes a little while to learn the correct positioning of that, but once you get it, it is very, very good. Burning Rage, just to deal a little bit of AoE damage when we're in the middle of these team fights. They had a lot of melee characters. Half their team was melee. So that means you're going to get a lot of value out of Burning Rage. Consume Vitality, again, we're going with the self-sustained mindset because we did not have a support. So Consume Vitality is going to allow us to heal whenever we use our Skeletal Swing. Skeletal Swing heals you for 2% of your maximum health per target hit, up to 10%. It's not hard at all to get 10% from every swing. And then Spectral Leech, again, to increase our healing output. Let's go ahead and look at our stats. Not a bad game at all. I did probably die a little bit too much, but on Leoric, you're honestly not punished very hard for dying either. But again, you don't want to feed too much XP to the enemy team. Hope you all enjoyed today's video. Like I said, the plan is to start putting these out more often. I should be able to focus on my channel now, become organized again, and I hope you guys are looking forward to it. So thank you all for watching. I'll see you all tomorrow.